Good morning, student. Yesterday we will see the initial basic feasible solution examples for first two methods, northwest corner method, second is least cost method. Today we will see the third method of I find out the IBFS, Vogel's approximation method. That means WAM method. First we will see the basic steps of Vogel's approximation method. First, balance the problem. If not, then add a dummy row and dummy column for balance the problem. Second step is opportunity of cost optimality. Find out at the balancing and calculating difference between the elements in each row and column. Third step is select the row and column from the table which has maximum value in that select row and column. Select the cell value which has minimum cost coefficient. Allocate smallest value of demand and supply in that cell. Fourth step is eliminate that allocated row in column and prepare the new table. Fifth step is repeat procedure. Sixth step is all the allocated resources are calculating demand and supply satisfied and find out the transportation cost. An important 2 points is if the coefficient is row and column are same for different that roof column is 0. In case tie up among the highest penalties, select the row and column solving the minimum cost. Same example we will solve the first example we will solve northwest corner, second least cost method. For the same example we will solve the Vogel's approximation method, and we will see the in three method which method transportation cost is lowest. For market destination point we will see the table of DEF. Paper unit means that is our sources. See the matrix for resources 451, 343, 628. Supply is 40, 60, 70. Demand is 60, 40, 70. First step we will show the balance the matrix, that is total demand and supply is equality. If not equal, that is we will add the dummy row and dummy column and resources value is 0, 0, 0. Here demand and supply equals 117. First we will see the row difference and column difference. Row difference, that means 2 minimum value of 4 and 1 first row. So row difference is 3. Second 3 and 3 row difference is 0. First and second minimum value row difference not. Third row difference 6 and 2, that means 4. Same column difference 4 and 3 we will get 1. Second column difference 4 and 2, that means 2. And third column difference is 1 and 3 is 2. Here we will not put any value of difference is negative. We will only consider positive value, that means 1 and 3 is 2, not a minus 2. And each row difference and column difference, that means 6 value we will get 3, 0, 4, 1, 2 and 2. Maximum value is which row difference and column difference, which difference? 4. So we will here put down the arrow 4. And minimum resources is value that row 6 to 8, minimum value 2. So that point 2 we will apply demand and supply which is minimum. Here demand is 40 and supply is 70. So 40 allocate that 2 resources. 2 we will get 40. Demand is 0, supply is 30. Then eliminated that second column and put down the new table value same 4, 1, 3, 3, 6, 8. Supply is 40, 60, 30. Demand is 70 and 60. Same procedure, row difference and column difference. Row difference is 4 and 1, 3. Column difference is 3 minus 3, 0. Second difference is 6, 8, 2. Then column difference. First column difference is 4 and 3. 1, second is 1 and 3, 2. Maximum value is 3. We will get arrow maximum value 3, minimum resources is 1, and apply demand and supply, which is minimum, supply is minimum 40 apply to first resources. That supply is 0, eliminated first row, and demand 60 minus 40 is equal to 20. Same procedure, we will get new tables 3, 3, 6 and 8. Supply 60, 40, demand 70, 20. Row difference and column difference. First row difference is 3 minus 3, 0. Second row difference is 6 minus 8, 2. Then column difference 6 and 3, 3. Second column difference 8 and 3, 3. 8 and 3, 5. Maximum difference is 5. And minimum resource is that 5 arrow, that column 3. We will apply demand and supply, which is minimum 20. 20 apply third resources, that is last column is eliminated, and we will get two resources 40 and 30. 40 apply to 3 resources and 30 supply apply to 6 resources. That means 70 demand is satisfied. Last step is completed, demand and supply all is 0. And finally we will get the put down final value of the resources to apply demand and supply: 140, 340, 320, 630 and 240. In same procedure, find out the total transportation cost, which resources we will apply demand and supply multiplication with addition: 3 into 40 plus 6 into 30 plus 2 into 40 plus 1 into 40 plus 3 into 20. That is total transportation cost is 120 plus 190 plus 80 plus 40 plus 60. That means 480 rupees. We will see total 3 method of transportation model. Find out the basic feasible solution: northwest corner method, least cost method and Vogel's approximation method. First we will see the northwest corner method. Same example, we will see the transportation cost is 870 rupees. Second, least cost method, we will see the total transportation cost is 480 rupees. And third, WAM method, Vogel's approximation method, we will see the transportation cost is 480 rupees. In these 3 methods, minimum transportation cost, we will find out the WAM method. Other example we will see next lecture. Total transportation minimum cost is Vogel's approximation method. Thank you.